All right then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. So in today's video we are going to cover Kaspa and its recent price action and what I think for the long term for Kaspa. Okay, so before we are going to start, guys, I would like to thank everybody to deciding to subscribing to my channel, and of course, you know, regarding the comments, guys, I am very happy to see that you are guys very well engaged, especially, you know, in Kaspa videos. And you know, if it comes to, you know, because I saw your comments saying that ICP is better, Solana is better, and Kaspa is better, but I also do think that, you know, it comes down to personal preference, right, and the project that we are really believe in, right? Because, you know, funny thing is that, you know, we might invest into a Kaspa thinking that Kaspa is going to do 500x, let's say, right? But some so-called Jeffrey of the market is going to invest into Dogecoin in the right time, and he's going to basically make more gains than people that invested into Kaspa, guys. So anyways, I'm waffling too much. I would like to thank you one more time, okay, and let's go into Kaspa. Okay, so Kaspa is currently sitting at 10 cents of a dollar, with market cap sitting at $2.3 billion, with 24-hour trading volume sitting at 18,707,000 USD. Okay, so as we can see over here, the price pretty much jumped back into the green in the last 24 hours. Okay, and I would like to first, maybe we are going to go into Kaspa over here on the daily chart, and I will tell you what are my pretty much predictions for the short term, and later on I'm going to tell you my long term thesis, pretty much, you know, because you're probably wondering why this thumbnail is so freaky. Okay, but let's have a look. All right, so if we are going to zoom in over here, guys, as we can see, Kaspa on the 4-hourly time frame is pretty much creating higher highs over here, which is obviously great, right? With a local dip over here to 10 cents of a dollar, right? Currently we are pretty much halfway through that 11 cents of a dollar mark, and it looks like Kaspa is looking very bullish, just as in general the whole market, right? So Kaspa obviously is going to see much bigger potential of jumping higher. Okay, but let me zoom in, guys. Okay, and as we can see over here, Kaspa looks like it wants to form some kind of a triangle. Let's say if I'm going to cut it from here, from the bottom of that candle, right, to here, and that is ascending triangle, which, you know, most of the times are bullish, right? But of course, guys, please remember that this isn't financial advice. Okay, this is just basically what I'm seeing on the internet, so treat it as entertainment content. Okay, so if I'm going to take this and measure the target that way, right, that would put a Kaspa price at, let's say, roughly 12 cents of a dollar, right, which would basically coincide with roughly that level of resistance over here, with visible confirmations, right? As we can see over here, we've got confirmations here, here, as well as here, and here, here, and here, right? So if that's going to, you know, happen, you know, for Kaspa in, let's say, 1 day, right, because obviously that squeeze might take a while, right? We might also dip below and then come back, just like in Render's case, for example, right? If you've been following my updates in terms of Render and other videos, right, that could take a while, right? But what I see short term over here, within a few days, basically up to 2 days, Kaspa could revisit that 12 cents of a dollar, right? But again, guys, I could be wrong. Okay, so before I'm going to give you my long-term prediction for Kaspa, right, I would like to share a couple of charts, one a Reddit post, right, that I found on the internet, and of course I would like to remind you guys that it's 5 days left to the next reduction of prices, right? So that would pretty much coincide with this bullish price action over here and possible bullish scenario for Kaspa, right? So in order to remind ourselves, okay, the current reward is 139 Kaspas, and the next one is going to be 131, right? So now, guys, this is going to be very bullish, okay, but I would like to share the thing, okay, with you guys over here, because I think it's, you know, interesting. Okay, so I'm going to leave the link in the description down below if you would like to read the whole thing. I will just read, you know, the most kind of, you know, important thing that stood out to me. Okay, so let's listen. The best will find its way to the top. $15 trillion market cap marks the entrance to the top 4 global currencies. This is often referred to as Bitcoin's ceiling at 1 million per coin because it would roughly equal gold's current total valuation. However, Kaspa is orders to magnitude more powerful than Bitcoin and without sacrifice. Unlike any other crypto, which is inherently more powerful than both fiat and gold, $30 trillion market cap would give each Kaspa a price of about $1,000. Oh my goodness, guys, can you imagine that? But that obviously would print a lot of billionaires, okay? That's right, $1,000 per Kaspa. That's 22,222x the price from 4 cents of a dollar. Imagine 1 Bitcoin equals to 1,000 Kaspa as a result of Kaspa taking the crown as the number one crypto. Well, I don't personally believe that, okay? But heck, to be honest, everything is possible, you know? But obviously, like, I would never say that Kaspa is going to be number one, in my personal opinion, okay? Bitcoin is always going to be number one, right? It was the first on the market. So, with the crypto trilemma solved, mass adoption to rival the Visa banking system will be the right around the corner. 30 trillion market cap inbound. You heard it from me first. Know what you hodl, okay? So guys, as I'm saying, okay, I don't believe that is going to be number one, but heck, it could be number two. Why not? Okay. All right, so that's that. Okay, that is just, you know, somebody's Reddit that I found. Okay, so as I'm saying, I will leave the description down below. Okay, and now let's look at a couple of charts in order to put ourselves where we are in this bull cycle. Okay, so buckle up, guys, because we are coming closer and closer. Okay, so as we can see over here, guys, we've pretty much exited that Wyckoff accumulation over here, and we broke above that resistance level over here with a little pullback, right? However, we do have a window over here for altcoins to pretty much fly, right? So we are very, very close. And also, as we can see over here, that's for Bitcoin, but of course, that's also important to cover Bitcoin. And don't worry, guys, I will come back to Kaspa long-term price prediction, okay? So make sure to stick around, all right? So Bitcoin perfectly aligns with the previous price action, which indicates that we are in a bull cycle. Of course, we are in a bull cycle. That's obviously my opinion, okay? Everybody might have a different opinion, but you know, it's pretty much obvious, right? That, you know, green candles are going to be printed very soon. Well, they are already, actually. If we are going to look over here, guys, you know, many crypto coins are pretty much regaining, especially like Solana, right? But okay, let's come back to this chart over here. That's for altcoins, and of course Kaspa included, right? So altcoins are on the verge of a golden cross. It happened so far in 2016 and 2020, followed by a bull run. 2024 again. So every 4 years it would make sense, wouldn't it, right? So of course, according to that chart, guys, if we are going to look at 2016, 2020 and 2024, we are at the verge of a breakout, guys, okay? And even if we are going to pull back, okay, which I don't see, but we might, obviously, that doesn't matter, guys. That is going to be last chance to accumulate, okay? But let's have a look at this chart over here. So altcoins market cap 3 has confirmed bullish. In 2020, when it confirmed bullish, it went from $66 billion to $1.1 trillion market cap in 2021. 216% from its previous all-time high. So this time is no different. And I actually do think it's different because of the ETF, right? So more money is going to flow into Bitcoin, more profits that's going to generate for retail investors and heck, maybe institutions, and more of that money is going to be injected into altcoins, and of course our beloved Kaspa included, okay? So now, guys, this is the moment that we were waiting for, right? Now, you might think I'm crazy, okay? But let's have a look, okay? I allow myself to zoom out this chart over here, and let's first go over here, right? So ever since Kaspa pretty much, you know, came in the market, right? Until now is sticking to that trend line on the weekly, right? So as we can see over here, Kaspa never dipped below, well, besides that over here, never really dipped below significantly that trend line over here, right? It always gets close, right? And every single time it's growing back in strength, right? So why would it be different now, first of all? And second, if I'm going to zoom this thing out, okay, and I did allow myself to draw that trend line up to, let's say, roughly 12 27th of October 2025, right? And that would put price of Kaspa, of course, under one condition, that Kaspa is going to maintain growing according to that trend line. That would put Kaspa at price of $20 US, guys. So how much would that be? Right, that would be around 200x. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be great for Kaspa, guys. Okay, I definitely do hold Kaspa, and hopefully I am going to have some more opportunities to accumulate more Kaspa on the dip, if that is going to happen, guys. But let me know down in the comments below, do you think I'm crazy thinking that, you know, this could, you know, really spike to those price levels? Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day. Peace and love, crypto.